Oh my god, do I seriously have to defeat 300 enemies? Wait, hiya pal! Great to see ya! Yo, what is up there guys, of the Wiz, back at it again for another Kingdom Hearts Dark Road news and update information video right here, right now, so let's get right to it. Alright, Dark Road is coming back. We have a brand new update schedule for late July for the main quest. Actually, that's pretty impressive over here. Late July? I mean, when you go ahead and look at it, Kingdom Hearts Dark Road came out last month on the 22nd, so wow, it's only been like 3 weeks or something. I gotta say, I'm a bit impressed over here, because as we all know, when it comes to Kingdom Hearts mobile games, for the most part, well, our experience, especially when it came to Union Cross, yeah, these updates, whoa, they were a long time, you know, I'm talking like 2 to 3 months, but hey, within a month time period, that's actually not bad. So I gotta say, yet again, I'm pretty impressed how the schedule seems to be a lot better this time around than, you know, Union Cross. Not to mention, we're basically getting it the same time as Japan is also a beautiful thing over here. Now, of course, when it comes to this update, it says late July. So when exactly is late July? I mean, at this point, we're on the 16th. If you go ahead and look back at when Dark Road came out, it was the 22nd. So if they want to keep it an even month, I would say then they should release it on July 22nd, which would actually be next week. But seeing as how this is Square Enix and they're quite literal with everything, we've seen the number 17 and 13 and how they work their magic with that. Late at the end of July could literally be like the last day of July, maybe the 31st or something like that. So somewhere between like now and the next 2 weeks, we will be getting the brand new Kingdom Hearts Dark Road update. And what can I say? I am pretty excited because the last update, yo, it left me traumatized over here. Yo, God, it's Kingdom Hearts Dark Road, man. The things that they do making me more pale than usual. And it's not just the lighting right now. Let me tell you that right now. So, of course, you know, Kingdom Hearts Dark Road, the first episode, ended very interesting. And, you know, it makes me wonder, how's it going to end? Because as we know from the last episode, basically we got a 4-year time skip. And there's 4 dead people. Who are these 4 dead people? We have absolutely no idea. I've made my theories. I've made my speculations. Maybe it's just a random group of people. Maybe it's the upperclassmen. Maybe it is Vor and the rest of the squad. No! What about my Vor is Kyrie's grandma theory? I can't have that die yet. Seriously, it's literally the closest thing we have going on over here. But you know, it is quite a possibility, and the way it ended, it made it really seem like it is Vor and the rest of the squad, but that could just be to throw us off, so who really knows? But I will say, if it is Vor and the rest of the squad, that means there has to be somebody within Xehanort's group that's still alive, and oh my god, let's see if I can actually remember these names, because it's been a while. So we had Vor, Hermod, Braggy, Xehanort, Ericus, and Baldur! Yes, I did it! Somebody give me a cookie over here, because, yo, these Kingdom Hearts names, let me tell you, Jesus. It's a pain to memorize over here, but seriously, no, there was 4, you know, gravestones, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That means technically Ericus and Xehanort are alive, and somebody else within that group would still have to be alive. You know, I've made my predictions already. It could be it could be Baldur, it could be Braggy, it could be Vor. Who really knows over here? But the question like that everyone is probably wondering is, how is the story going to continue? Are we going to be, you know, continuing from where we left off leading up to the 4 years on how these guys died? Or are we simply following after the 4 years? You know, it's going to be kind of weird to just skip 4 years, but then again, this story is heavily focused on, you know, of course, Xehanort. But at the same time, you made all these new characters, so to have them just appear for like just the very beginning of the game and then we have absolutely nothing to do with them is going to be kind of a crime. So I feel as though we will be following the story that led up to these 4 years. Yo, which means we're going to watch everybody die. No! Why do you gotta do me dirty like that, Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, I'm telling you, this series is low-key really dark over here. But you know, that is a possibility. We will venture through those 4 years and find out what happened over here. But like I said before, this story is supposed to be heavily focused on Xehanort and his tasks. So if we just continue the 4 years, this might actually be the appropriate way to go, because we're going to be clearly focusing on Xehanort start to take his dark road, because, you know, his friends are dead. This could start leading him down that dark path. It really depends on who's dead. You know, if it is Vor and the rest of the squad, that's a real shame that they're dead like that. But hey, like I said, Xehanort is the main protagonist. Well, it's kind of weird to call him a protagonist, but technically, yeah, he is the main protagonist of this series. So we'll just have to wait and find out to see what's actually going down. I'm gonna, you know, if I had to take a guess, is it gonna be before the 4 years or after the 4 years? It's really tricky. Honestly, I don't know. This is like heads or tails. It could be whichever one. It really depends on who's dead and whatnot. Because if it is Vor and the rest of the squad, then yes, I would like to see the progression and how they died, and then continue on there. And plus, not to mention, that's a great way to drag on Dark Road a little bit more. But one thing we should definitely take note of is the title for the next episode, which is known as The Presence of Darkness. Now, that could mean so many different things. Like, you know, it could be maybe, you know, Darkness himself. You know, I'm talking about the Darkness from Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Maybe, but isn't that dude technically with Ventus? Unless, don't tell me there's low-key another form of darkness. I don't know. We do know that, you know, Xehanort doesn't have the yellow eyes at the moment. Maybe the Presence of Darkness could be talking about the Masters of Masters himself. Although I don't really consider him to be the Presence of Darkness. I mean, yes, everything he's been doing is, from our perspective, has been pretty scummy, but at the same time, it's kind of like Xehanort. We're doing scummy things to do good things in reality, but, you know, you're just going about it in kind of a douchey way over here. Or, you know, the Presence of Darkness, another thing that makes me think is that maybe Xehanort himself actually starts to show signs of darkness. Like, maybe he's with Vor and the rest of the squad, and they're being attacked, and they're all pretty hurt and damaged, and Xehanort's like, no, I can't lose this. These are my Nakama, my friends. Darkness. And, you know, he displays some form of darkness over here. Maybe that's what it is. Or maybe it's something simple that Xehanort is starting to feel the darkness within him, because we do know from the secret reports that he basically stops wearing that Keyblade armor when he goes traveling to worlds. Come on, Xehanort, everybody needs that protection over here. So, I mean, there's really loads of possibilities. So, the Presence of Darkness does sound like something that would happen after his friends are dead, because, like, you know, he's probably in grief, he's probably depressed, that's in denial, and when you're at your weakest, you know, that's when the whole darkness thing can come into play over here. But then again, I don't know, maybe it's like I said earlier, Xehanort is with his squad. You know, this is before the 4 years, they're hanging out, something happens, and Xehanort starts to show signs of darkness. Kind of like how Terra displayed darkness, you know, in Birth by Sleep during that whole Mark of Mastery test, which is, you know, popping a bunch of bubbles over here. Sora saves the world how many times and still not a master? Sora's better than the masters that we have. Oh, the irony over here. Come on. Plot twist, Vor and the rest of the squad are actually alive, so it's fine if we continue down these 4 years, and maybe it was just somebody else that was really friendly with Xehanort. I don't know. I'm just saying, if Xehanort really is going to be going down this dark path, it seems like it would make a lot more sense for Vor and the squad to be dead, for him to have this really deep, depressing connection, to want to go out there. This game series, let me tell you over here. But you know what? I'm not really going to go crazy speculating anymore, because the next update is happening very, very soon. And aside from the story update, you know, I hope they make some changes to the game itself, because let me tell you something. Defeating 300 enemies, God, I mean, I know grinding is a thing, but ain't nobody got time for that. That's why, you know what, I just clicked on auto. Clicked on auto and took a nice little cat nap. Oh my God. So we'll see. I'm sure they're going to have like new events, new cards, stuff like that. But yeah, they really just gotta do something about that grindy thing. Hopefully it's not like, hey, defeat 600 enemies. If that's the case, nope, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna watch all the cutscenes on YouTube. It's gotta be the way it is. Look at me acting as if I don't have the time to play that, which, you know, I'm making videos over here. Everyone's got the time to play this. Just nobody wants to go through that. But guys, that is basically going to be it for this video. There's really not much else to say except, you know, get hyped, get excited. Kingdom Hearts Dark Road will officially be continuing towards the end of this month. So, you know, guys, what I want to know in the comment section below, of course, is, hey, Kingdom Hearts Dark Road, are you excited? Have you completed all the missions? Hey, did you draw any good cards over here? And of course, the million-dollar big gigantic question that I have to ask is, you know, how do you think the story is going to continue? Do you think we're going to be, you know, doing the events that led up to 4 years, or are we going to be, you know, continuing after the 4 years? So, you know, guys, leave all your comments in the comment section below. If you like the video, make sure to give it a big, massive thumbs up, as it helps me and the channel out quite immensely. You aren't already, you can follow me on my Twitter, same thing as my YouTube channel, which is Ed the Wiz. I'm also on Instagram, which is MadSwag12345, where I post all the good stuff. So until next time, my dudes, I'm gonna go ahead and say, bye, pal. We'll see you soon. Please let 4 be alive. Please let 4 be alive.